So today we're going to talk about seasons of life.
Yep.
This is something that a friend of mine told me years and years and years ago when my daughter was little. We were going through potty training and I was really struggling, and I called her up, and she lived down in Southern California, and I said, I'm really struggling with this stage. Like, I'm struggling with this right now. This is such a pain in the behind, obviously, because it's potty training. Anyway, and she reminded me, she said, Kathy, just remember that it's a season and seasons pass. And you won't be stuck in potty training forever.
I feel like with every situation that kids go through, even us as adults without kids, whatever situation it is, it passes.
It passes.
It does. It feels like we're stuck there. We're like, this is never going to end. Why is this happening to me?
Right.
But it passes.
Yeah.
And you have to find the little hope that's there. There's light in most seasons. Almost most seasons, right? And you got to just kind of find that light and just focus on that to get you through.
And then to make it more practical, like more current to right now, is the SAD.
Yes.
Seasonal Affective Disorder, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
The SAD, that's what we call it. This year's been super rainy and dreary.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't do well with this weather, which, you know, some people love it. They thrive on it, but the other half of the world does not, on population
that way.
The other half of the, don't thrive on it, and it gets you down. It makes you sad. You're stuck inside. You can't do outside activities. You're not in the cheerful mood that you normally are. You don't get to see friends as often. You don't get to see families at all. You're stuck inside.
You're wearing sweatshirts all the time.
All the time. I'm so happy to be wearing a dress today and showing some leg, even though you can't see it.
Yeah. There will be sun soon, and then we'll all be complaining about how hot it is.
Yep.
I'm so looking forward to that.
Yeah. Yep.
But
so
yeah.
that is also something that a lot of people deal with, is seasonal depression as well. And I mean, sometimes I get it too. I'm like in a slump for a few weeks and I just can't get out of it. I'm like, oh, I just need this weather to be better. So I do better with the sun, and that's how I function. Yeah. So, but you just got to keep going. Yeah. You have to keep going.
Remember the one conversation, the Nike?
Just do it.
Sometimes it's hard
Nike.
to find the motivation.
Is that a good reference?
Yeah. But you just get up and you just do it. And usually once you start doing it, it's easier to just keep going. Okay, so personally, I've survived a few things and come back on the other side of it a different person, which is one of the concepts we want to chat about too, is going through tough seasons and what they do to you and what they do for you. When I was younger, I was diagnosed with high school, I was diagnosed with an anxiety disorder, full-on panic attacks and everything, and I was miserable, and I thought my life was over. Here I was in my late teens, and what was I going to do with my life as somebody who couldn't function outside of panic attacks and anxiety disorder? And then I survived.
You did.
I did.
Look at you.
She's here. Anxiety still hits, but it's nothing like it was. And then another thing that I went through was raising a strong-willed child. That was tough. I cried a lot raising my strong-willed daughter. Partly I just didn't know how. So I went and sought counseling and read lots of books and watched videos so I could learn how to do that. How to raise a kid who was not like me. I had no clue what I was doing.
Right. And
then one of the other difficult things that I went through is my dad got sick when I was in my late 20s, and he died from cancer. He passed away. And that was a tough season too, but every single one of those tough situations changed me. I learned through them and I grew because of them.
It's amazing how it comes back full circle, and understanding and empathizing with other people, because other people go through the same situations and you don't realize at the time you feel alone, like you're going through this alone.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But after it all has passed, you're like, wow, other people go through this, and now I understand. And it just comes back, full circle in that sense.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering, when is this season going to pass?
Yes.
I don't know. But you know what? It will pass. We just got to take it day by day.
Yeah.
And know that there's other people out there that feel exactly the way you feel.
Yeah.
So if you need a friend, you need to reach out to somebody, do it.
We're friends.
We're also here for you if you want to talk.
Yep.
So the season will pass.
The season will pass.
Yep.
Yeah. And going through the season, you'll look back in your future. You'll look back at your past. In the future, you'll look back at your past and realize that you were being refined through the fire to be a better version of yourself.
Yep.
You just have to look for it. So, yeah.
Well, cheers to another season.
Yay! Hope the rain passes soon.